Guys, I found it. The world's fruitiest game. When I tell you I was glued to my screen for an hour and a half straight during this demo, that would be an exaggeration, but it's not too far off from the truth because fruit juice is quite sticky. This is Berry Berry Berry. It was pitched to me as a mashup of Katamari, Grun, and Donut County. Yeah, it's one of those games. Things get weird, but first, let me take you back to the beginning. That is where all good stories start. You begin with a blueberry and a dream. A dream to bury that berry in the ground and keep doing so as long as there's still fruit on the bush. Never mind the artificial and foreboding Windows XP-esque paint job on the walls because there's work to be done. This is an incremental game, so things start off simple, no need to feel overwhelmed by all the chaos happening in the trailer. Just you, a blueberry bush, and a hole in the ground that's the perfect distance away for 3 pointers. Every time you make one in, you get a coin, and if your aim isn't so great, you can just walk over and drop the fruit in instead. If you happen to accidentally and not on purpose fall into the hole, your day just ends early and you're taken to the upgrade tree. Fun fact, the beams surrounding the sun will disappear as the day progresses, letting you know how much time you have left. And because I accidentally ended that first day early, I had no idea that would happen. No more berries, no more sunshine, just this little piggy beckoning me to bed. The first upgrade you get is a berry buddy to help you grow more blueberries. If you're finding it difficult to get very many berries into the hole each day, all your pain points like having to throw them or try to get them into such a small opening, they'll be addressed in some pretty unique ways as you keep playing. And so I trusted in the process. Lo and behold, a vacuum. So now I'm getting the hang of it, making some money. I got some special star fruit that drifted up out of the hole and used them to upgrade my berry buddies into raspberries, which are worth more money. Then the first major breakthrough. I'd recommend that you stop watching now if you want to be surprised when you play for yourself. Link to the demo is in the description as always. Here's the big discovery. I could move the hole. Now why would I want to move the hole? No idea, but wait, hold on. Did you see that? Forget the whole berry thing. My new goal is to eat everything in the room. My appetite? Insatiable. My free time? Quite limited, honestly. The days were starting to pass by more and more quickly. It felt like it took forever to make any progress towards moving the hole further before running out of time. Recruiting some more berry buddies helped, sure, and I totally forgot you could upgrade them until like 20 minutes after this, but that would have sped things up a lot. Oh, by the way, the hole also gets bigger at certain points. It might be tied to how much you've fed it or just how long you've played the game, but one night I got the bright idea to try to eat my bed. I noticed that when the lights went out, the hole would very slowly start drifting to wherever I was standing. So I got up on my bed and waited. This dude wasn't too happy about it. It didn't work. There's like this weird magic floating platform under there. Bummer. So then, where were all these juicy secrets I'd been hearing about? Eating these gnomes and other garden decorations just seemed to get me more starfruit. The Berry Blitz power-up was huge. It spawns a bunch of fruit really quickly, more than I could keep up with, honestly, but don't worry, you can still collect coins at night, though it was getting quite tedious by this point to pick them all up. But hey, money is money. The room is looking pretty empty by now, really just this lawn chair and a few other things left to collect. Oh, auto coin pickup. Perfect. And then I unlocked the sledgehammer. Now this is really the point I recommend you leave the video if you're planning on playing Berry 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 for yourself. Don't say I didn't warn you. Please use responsibly. Do not throw. Oops. Talk about breaking the fourth wall, am I right? New mission, break walls 1, 2, and 3. Now that's more like it. Really was starting to get pretty cramped in there. However, this mess will need to get cleaned up too. There's also this super ominous elevator and an old PC I should probably figure out how to turn on at some point, but I'm not going to worry about that. There's work to be done. You can probably guess how the rest of my time in the demo went, moving the hole all around to feed it more junk, in return collecting a whole bunch of starfruit. I love how they just float around the room serenely until you bother to pop them. My biggest issue with the game was that I would get so excited running around to try to collect fruit and pop bubbles that I kept falling into the ever-growing hole. If you do that, then you don't get any of the money that was lying around, so that's kind of a bummer. I don't recommend doing that. But I do recommend trying Berry out for yourself. Even though I spoiled one of the bigger surprises for you if you made it this far, I'm sure there are plenty more, and I didn't end up finishing all the content in the demo, so I probably missed some stuff. It's also just, yeah, pretty addicting. If you're curious who the mad genius is behind this project, it's Get Color Games, who just released Last Train Out of Wormtown earlier this year. It's like if the worms from Dune met Don't Touch the Lava. It looks very fun and chaotic, and I'm sure it is based off what I experienced here today. I'm especially excited to discover more of the Grun-inspired parts of the game. There are apparently multiple endings, more gadgets and tools, and many more places to explore in the garden. So I guess I'll see you all on the other side of the hole. Maybe I should cut that line out. Yeah, I'll do that.